Okay, please sit back, relax, but don't be too relaxed, okay? So that your body and your mind will be ready for the training. So, our first speaker this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, is a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Nursing from St. Louis University in Baguio City. Siya po yun that's one of the major universities in the Philippines. Upon passing the board exam, he started working as a nurse licensure review lecturer at a review center for nurses in the Philippines also. He started his Istana business very young, actually, at the age of 21. And right away, right after they were able to appreciate the business and the income opportunities of Istana business, he decided to go full time and he resigned from his job and focused on the Istana opportunity. Since then, they have achieved Jever, our Diamond Director Jever De Santos, and his wife have achieved a lot of accomplishments in their Usana business, such as they hit their Ruby Director, Asia Pacific Rising Star, and Asia Pacific Growth ranks and awards within their first year in the business. He was also able to earn his first million peso within that year. No, he is that fast and good in the business. Through Sana, Jever already visited 15 countries, having earned from the travel incentives and the conventions he attended. So, moving forward, fast forward, doing the business for 9 years already now, his recent achievements um, are being part of the Philippine top growth for 3 consecutive years. Wow. And a consistent top income earner of Usana Philippines. Last year, in fact, he had a breakthrough. It was a breakthrough year for him. He became Usana's newest diamond director and fulfilled his dream to move to their new house. Congratulations. He is happily married to Carolyn May Santos and he is a proud, hands-on father to to their daughter Cassandra. So, ladies and gentlemen, I turn you over to our first speaker for the first part, um, Diamond Director Jeverly Santos. Hello, Jever. Good afternoon.
Hi, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Hi, take it away, Jever.
All right. So, hi, everyone. Good afternoon to everyone who's tuned in right now. For those who are in Indonesia and Thailand, and of course, to the people here in the Philippines. And I'm sure we have a lot of people plugged in, those in different time zones, the ones from the different markets who also want to learn this afternoon, or maybe it's morning or evening in your place. So, just allow me to share my screen so we could get going. All right. Are you excited to learn for this afternoon? Okay. So let me check if you could see my slides. Can you see my slides? Is it good? All right. Okay. So um, thank you, ma'am, for that introduction. Time really flies so fast. I have spent 1/3 of my life with you, Sana, already, and I have no regret whatsoever. So again, I want to thank the corporate team, especially to Ma'am Duday, for reaching out to me and giving me the chance to share what I know about this topic. So, I appreciate the people who are here. Maybe you blocked your schedule just to be here. Welcome to all of you. For the part-timers who are still in their daytime jobs trying to tip on their screen, okay, just to learn, I hope you would be able to learn really. Okay, and to everyone here, you may be an upline already or a newbie, congratulations. Congratulations for being intentional in your decision to grow your knowledge again. Like what the saying always goes, right? It's very important to become intentional and take ownership for you to make things happen. Okay? So, as I continue, allow me to introduce myself a little bit more. So, like what Ma'am Ivy said, I'm Jeverly Santos. I come from the northern part of the Philippines. I'm a registered nurse by profession. And my mom is actually a single parent, and I am an only child. So, with that, I knew at a young age that my situation would be I would be the one taking care of my family's finances someday, especially when my mom stops working already. That's why I studied very hard and I graduated college at a young age of 19 years old. So I took up nursing because that was the best chance for you to earn a lot of money, especially if you work abroad. So if there are nurses here tuned in, hello to you. So my eyes were all set to work abroad, but the system here in the Philippines, you must gain experience first. But that's totally normal since most of the jobs, you really need to gain experience first to land a better paying job. Unfortunately, here in the Philippines back then, you need to be a volunteer before you get hired. So this is how the volunteer work as a nurse works, okay? You will work as a full-time nurse, just like a regular employee, which gets paid 8 to 12 hours. And you don't get paid, okay? You are the one actually paying the hospital so that you could uh, have experience in that hospital. And every month, you need to pay and then you work every day for 2 years. And that's actually prohibited by law because you're paying for something and you're paying for the hospital and you're not getting compensated. But that's how the system works to start being a nurse here in the Philippines before you could grab the chance to work abroad. So it was uh, my decision that maybe I could gain more chance to earn immediately if I stay in the Philippines first before I go abroad. So my decision was I would work first in a review center. So in a review center, I started as a staff, okay, and then I got promoted to marketing, and then I ended up as a review lecturer. By this time, I was enjoying the pay. It was way bigger than a nurse could earn in a hospital. I also get to travel to different cities to teach. But the down part of this is that I was forced to travel a lot. And traveling is good, outside the city. But um, the exact scenario was today I would be teaching in this city, and then I need to travel again, going to a different city the following day, and then another. I need to travel again to a different city. So my time with my mom is compromised. I am grateful that I have a job, but I was worried because my mom is already 50 years old during that time, and every time I leave home, she's left alone. So I started to question myself if this is the work I would be doing for the rest of my life. And I believe most of us, we have the same dilemma. We want to earn bigger and provide financially for our families, but the consequence is being or spending lesser time with our families. That's why some people just choose a lower salary, but at least they have more time to spend with their families. And there, Usana was introduced to me. I understood that through this opportunity, I would be able to experience more time with my family in the future, with my mom, and a bigger source of income. And you know what? That decision to start and the hard work of doing the business really paid off. Okay? So I was able to provide for my mom, and more than that, I was able to bring her in a lot of travel incentives in Nisana. So as you can see in the slides, in the photo, we've been to all of those featured in the slides are all travel incentives, wherein I brought my mom. Actually, the company Usana brought us. Okay, so I also brought her to the international convention in USA, where she was able to meet her parents and sisters. She really had a great time there in the US. So one of my proudest moments as well was honoring her. Usana gave me the chance to speak in a local convention here in the Philippines, where I was able to um, call her in front of 10,000 people and honor her in front of them. For until now, I still believe that this is my proudest moment ever. Okay? So, have you heard of the sandwich generation? So, this is when we as adults need to provide for our parents, but as well, if you already have a family of your own, you also need to provide for your family, your immediate family. So, did you know that 1 out of 10 adults belong to this sandwich generation? I believe I was one of them. That's why I made a promise to myself that before I settle down and get married, I need to be financially secured. Okay, so USANA has really changed my life. Like what I told you a while ago, I've been here for um, one third of my life already. USANA helped me transition from being a single young professional to becoming married. I also want to acknowledge my wife, who is equally as active as I am, working hard for the USANA business. So she's a long term business partner of mine, and then we decided to settle down. With our tandem, we have hit numerous travel incentives already, and recently, since 2017, we were able to hit the Dubai travel incentive. In 2018, she got pregnant. 2019 is in Cape Town. We were able to hit Budapest and the Sri Lanka travel incentive. So, this also led the way. The finances that I gained from the USANA business led the way for me and my wife to start our small family and, of course, to prepare for our future. So we're very happy that we were able to move in despite the crisis, the pandemic last year. We were able to move into our brand new house, and all of this is paid for by our USANA business. Okay, so I hope that's a good short introduction about myself and um, to show you how far we've come from starting, our USANA business part time. So my topic for this afternoon is new associate orientation. Okay. So I believe my topic is simple, yet it's crucial. Did you know that statistics show that 80% of new associates come from new associates? So, what better way to get a new associate started right but by making sure that they know and understand the business? Okay, this is the best way to convert your business from merely adding people to multiplying people. We need to remember that recruiting, sponsoring, and bringing in new people is just the first step. The goal is to convert the new associate into an active associate. Okay, so let me ask you, or maybe let me remind you, um, do you, who among you know, you remember your first new associate orientation, your first training, okay? Were you excited? Did you find direction? Okay, or you after the training you felt that it was that USANA was an additional burden or an additional task, and you started to question yourself, what did I get myself into? Okay, or do you remember when PPPS was discussed to you? Were you excited for the bonus, or did you feel the pressure that, oh no, I need to invite already? What about auto order? You remember when auto order was discussed, right? Were you excited for the discounted price you will receive? Or were you excited to share the products? Or were you worried if you could sustain purchasing products every month? That's the reason why new associate orientation is so crucial. I remember I had my first NAO in a coffee shop here in the city. I didn't bring anything, so I tore a piece of paper from my seatmate's small notebook. I don't remember the content, but you know what? I remember how I felt. I still remember how I felt after that training. I was so excited to start my business. And I believe that gave me a boost to start my business. That's why, like I said, NAO is very important. It aligns us to the right perspective on how we should see our business. So that's why I appreciate you, everyone who's here, tuned in. It just means that you care for your business. Okay, so what are the goals of new associate orientation? Are you familiar with KSA, knowledge, skill, attitude? It's the same goal. Okay, so our goal is to gain knowledge, develop skills, to improve attitude, and we add two more B's. Okay, B stands for belief, to build belief, and lastly, another B is behavior, to change our behavior. So these are the goals of a new associate orientation. Okay, so what are the major parts for us to understand a new associate orientation? First is why. Okay, so knowing your reason in building the business will give you the motivation to work and grow for your success. So after joining the USANA business, for some reason, Even though I was doubtful, I got so hyped and excited to talk about USANA to my closest friends. These friends were my peers. They were like, they were my high school batchmates, which means we have like over a decade of friendship. But because I did not attend an NAO first, I said the wrong things when I was inviting them. And the consequence, they all had a negative response. They rejected my invitation and even discouraged me not to continue anymore. You know, I almost quit, um, even though I haven't even barely started. Fortunately, before I quit, you know what happened? I attended a training and I learned how to invite uh, the right way. But you know what I understood during the training? It taught me why I must continue and made my reason very clear. Why did I join? And this motivated me to continue. I understood that my why was bigger than the challenges I already faced and will be facing. That's how important understanding your why is. Okay? To continue, how? You need to understand how. Have you tried attending a training which tells you all the great reasons why you need to do the business? So you get so excited, but you don't know what to do and how to start. Don't get me wrong. Your excitement is a good jump start in this business. As the saying goes, it is better to have ignorance on fire rather than knowledge on ice. But still, a motivated person who does not know what to do is not enough. Okay? So imagine if you understood why you are doing this and you know how to do it. That, my friends, is knowledge on fire. And that's what we need. Okay? Last part of an NAO is attitude. Okay? It says there, attitude, the way you think and feel about this business plays a huge role to your success. Okay, so we use the term attitude, but it is actually a collective term about influencing one's behavior as a new associate. Right? Did you feel that? That when an NEU was discussed to you, um, you gain knowledge and you're considering changing your behavior so that you could succeed in this business? Knowing the entrepreneurial mindset is also part of attitude. Like me, it was my first time in any business. It was my first time in network marketing. I needed to know how business people act, how business people think. Okay? And knowing the attitude of successful people who already made it big in Isana. Okay? So, lastly, when you talk about attitude, I remember one concept that was taught to me when I was starting that this business, Usana, is 80% attitude and only 20% skill. And with that right mindset, we could grow our business. Okay? So, let me tackle why. Let's go deeper about why. What if I tell you that you made the best decision in your life by joining Usana, but you are just about to find out why? Okay? First, let's talk about why did you join Usana? And for me, I call that personal why. Because we have different or varied reasons of joining this business. Then, from there, we also must understand why is it important to engage with business. Among all the opportunities available to earn money, like investments, like working, what does business in general have to offer? Okay? Then from there, why network marketing? What are the advantages of this industry? Does it really have an edge among the other types of businesses? And among all the companies, the network marketing companies, foreign or local, why USANA? Or what we call the USANA difference. And lastly, why is it the best time to do your business now? Okay? And I tell you, if you understand all of this, it will seal your decision and you would be very grateful that you joined USANA. Okay? So let's go deeper. Let's talk about personal why. So why did you join USANA? What did you like about USANA that made you decide to enroll to be a member? Was it just because your friend forced you? Was he super persistent? Was he messaging you every day? Was he sending a lot of Zoom meetings with a beautiful and handsome man in the poster? Or were you just so excited? You felt that I'm gonna get rich. This is these products are great. Acknowledging your reason why you joined Usana is very, very powerful. It gives you clarity. I'd love to know what triggered your decision. So, can you type in our comment section? Please feel free. Whether it is a very simple reason, don't hesitate. Can you type in our chat box what are the reasons why you joined Usana? Okay? And I'm gonna go to our chat box and read your reasons. Okay, so someone answered financial freedom. Someone said dreams to go home. Okay, someone from Canada answered to go home. Okay, some needs um, more money to help her sister in an operation. Okay, goals, financial needs. Okay, just keep it coming. I'll be reading this more. Okay, so there are a lot of reasons why people join our business. Some even commented personal development, positive community, helping people, staying productive during this time of crisis. But what I see, and for the past experience encountering with people, the most common are the three. You know, it's health, finances, and time. Okay, so let's talk about this. In my slide, I wrote there, our health is a priority. Every material thing bought and every cent saved is useless if we are lying on our bed because of a sickness that can debilitate us. And like the saying goes, the best person to take care of the future you is the present you. So a lot of people join Disana because of the health benefit. If it weren't for the quality of our products, maybe, we wouldn't be here. Have you encountered someone who likes our products and asks you, until when will I use these products? This is one question I love to answer. And my answer to that is, until when do you want to be healthy? Right? Does it make sense? So if you see yourself using the products on a long-term basis, it is definitely practical to be a member. You made the right decision so you could avail the products at a lower cost. And since you already believe that the products are great and you want to save money, would you also consider sharing the products to others? And the income you could earn that could compensate you and your family's spending when you buy products. Does that make sense? That's why, you would be, that may be a small thing, you think, like just using products. I became a member just to find discounts. But it would surprise you how many people started from that point. And right now, they're one of the top leaders of the company. Okay? Another major reason that you stated in our comment section is money, whether it's part-time money or additional source of money, or you talked about financial freedom. Money may not be the most important thing in the world, but it is definitely important since we need money to purchase things to sustain life, like basic necessities, a safe home to live in, comfort, and a natural drive to give the best to our family. Okay, so remember why I joined Usana? It wasn't because of the products. Because maybe I was too young. Like what I told you, I was only 21 back then. And if you're that age, you feel invincible, right? So my motivation in starting Usana was just to earn an additional source of income, part-time, okay? So after my work, I wanted to do something to gain money. Who would have thought that that part-time income business would eventually grow bigger than my work salary, and eventually turning that full-time income now into a leveraged income. And you know what, guys? This is the promise of the business, not only for us, but to everyone, as long as you put into the hard work, the effort that this business requires of you. So, if you mentioned having a source of income that could give you leverage income, financial freedom in the future, you are in the right vehicle. But this is my story and maybe a story of a lot of people. I caught the vision at a young age and I started aggressively in Usana. But if you're here and you're happy with your $50 already, earning $100 or $200 on and off, that is fine. My encouragement to you is just to continue to attend trainings and allow us to show you more possibilities. Because you know what? That $50 to $100, that's good income already. but you could earn bigger. Just allow us to share um, how that could happen. Okay? And lastly, time. Can you imagine a life where you have the luxury to spend it all doing the things you love, your passion, and even spend it with people very important to you? Okay, so time, I know and understand that despite the possibility to achieve this promise of time freedom, we think we don't have time to do the business. You know, a lot of people tell us, especially if you're starting, Yusan is good. I see myself. I want this. I want that. But I just don't have the time. But the truth is, you have. My motivation back then, when I was starting, was to have more time for my mom and for my future family, and to do the things I wanted to do in the future, not just to be tied up in my job. So I remember, juggling my work, my master's class, and even having a life. And I told my coach back then, I don't have time to do this. And she answered me, Jever, that is exactly why you need to give time. So that years from now, you would have more time for things you want to do. Because if not, you may be stuck in your routine forever. So, friends, that is exactly the reason why you joined a part time business. One of the advantages is that you are the CEO. You dictate how much time you want to spend. You set your own pace. Okay? Unlike um, engaging with a part time job, again, you need to set a fixed number of hours. We need to be happy that we engage with a part time business. We know how busy you guys are. That's why we salute you for giving time. But planning with your coach on how much time you can spend for your business will definitely help you find time. At first, I didn't believe that spending just a few hours a day could eventually give me a reasonable income in Usana. But you know what? It did. Eventually, I mastered my routine. I knew how to inject Usana into my day to day without compromising other important things in my life, like family time, like my work. So guys, for whatever reason you joined Usana, how simple you think it may seem, we are here to support you. Just allow us to share our insights as we expand on your reasons, and hopefully you also see the other benefits of being with Usana. Maybe you started with just using the products, that's okay. But allow us to share to you the importance of having more time in the future and money. Okay? Maybe you join for the finances. Trust me, give it a couple of months using the products, you'll appreciate how beautiful the products are. Okay? So, from personal why, I want to share to you the other whys, okay? The other reasons why you made the best decision to join Usana. So, from personal why, let's talk about why business. Okay, so I hope the bullets that are shown in the screen are not new to you. You need to understand what the pipeline story that gives you a huge realization about active income and passive income. Okay, so um, like what I said, these are some of the important topics that will help you understand why business is very important. Okay, so you have their linear versus leverage income. You have knowing the dream calculator. You have rat race, understanding leverage, and of course the famous cash flow quadrant. So I don't want to go into detail with this because I know once you start attending a lot of trainings, you will hear a lot of stories. You will really learn a lot. So that's my encouragement to you to continue attending trainings. Okay? So from why business, let's talk about why network marketing. Okay, so among the three types of businesses, traditional, franchise, and network marketing, what is the most advantageous? Okay, about facts. Network marketing being the highest billion-dollar industry, producing the most number of millionaires. What are the advantage of network marketing? Like you don't have a boss, you work on your own pace, no education attainment needed. And personally, network marketing, these are the pillars. Network marketing allows you to relax. Okay, so my mnemonic is relax. It's like, relaxing. Okay, so RE stands for residual income. So, or a better term for that is leverage income. So, what's the definition of this? It's um, earning a continuous flow of income after you have fulfilled your share of effort. Okay, and most of us, we love the term continuous flow of income, but we also need to understand that giving our fair share of time and effort is also important to achieve that leverage income. Okay? Yeah, and LE stands for leverage. So all the businesses have leverage, but in my opinion, only network marketing has true leverage. Because when you talk about leverage, you start up a business, you get employees, but these employees, you need to supervise these employees because um, whether your sales in your business increases, their salary, your employee salary would not change. That's the reason why you need to monitor them, you need to manage them. Unlike in a network marketing business, you would really gain through leverage because the people you bring in this business, they are self-motivated, especially if they understand the business concept already. You don't need to monitor them 24 hours in a day. You don't need to message them every day because they know that they're not doing this for you, but they're doing this for them. That's true leverage. Okay? And lastly, X is exponential income. So, um, you know, a growing income that starts small is still better than a fixed, consistent income. Okay? I hope you got that. A growing income that starts small, maybe $25, $50, but it's growing, is better than a fixed, maybe 30,000 in peso income consistently. Okay? So that's what network marketing has to offer. Okay? So from why network marketing, let's proceed. Among all the network marketing companies, why Usana? So it's simple because of our founder, because of our products. Remember, our products have third-party validations like the comparative guide, like the Euromonitor. Our products are being manufactured at its best, right? We are pharmaceutical grade. We own our own manufacturing plant. And of course, aside from founder and products, our compensation plan. But I don't want to emphasize on this because I know once you attend more product trainings, more health and freedom presentations, you would grab and get this knowledge as well. Okay? So, last about why is why now? And this is actually what I want to emphasize, all right, to everyone right now. Health and opportunity is the main reasons why we need to do the business right now. Okay, so let me show you this. Questions to ponder on during this time. How many people are prioritizing their health during this time? Right? And how can we support our immune system and protect our health during this crisis? Friends, now more than ever, people are concerned about their health. People who don't believe in supplements and vitamins are now looking. So we all know that the demand for high quality products really increased. People who stopped to use Usana, are you familiar with that? You have people who stopped using the products are now coming back to reorder again. And for those new users, guess what? Vitamins are also the new normal. Meaning, even as the pandemic ends, they would get used to taking something for their health. The truth is, even as much as the government wants to explain the benefits of the vaccine, some people will still prefer the all natural way. And that places us in a great position. We have what they need. Okay? And aside from health, opportunity. Okay? So, what opportunities are thriving during this time? How easy is it to find a job during and after the crisis? Okay? So, I am not saying that Usana is the only one that is growing during this pandemic, but we are actually in the forefront. A lot of people are looking for a sideline, a part-time, a side hustle, a drop shipping business, whatever you call it, that's us. And since a lot of jobs and business hours were shortened, this allowed more time for people to seek and work on a side hustle. And of course, a big dilemma is people want to earn more, But as much as possible, they don't want to work from home. I'm sorry, they want to work from home. They are looking for a home-based business that is very convenient for them. And you know what? Usana does not just offer convenience, but it allows us to reach 25 plus countries globally, right? So, another question to ponder on, how can we take charge of our life instead of depending on the economy and to the government? The answer is be an entrepreneur. This is your best assurance. Okay, hypothetically, everyone gets vaccinated immediately today. Do you think the economy will bounce back in the next coming months or in the next coming years? Working out this business is the most proactive thing you can do right now. Okay? I hope this is a compelling reason to be more aggressive. Let's capitalize on the of what's of the of this. Let's capitalize and take advantage of this time. Let's get a better perspective of what is happening and make the most out of it. So, friends, this is the best time to position yourself. Now is the best time to make a mark. Do you imagine making it big during this time? And when the pandemic ends, people will again look for other opportunities. And again, you are there, loud and proud, as one of the testimonials of how this business really works. If Usana made it big during this time, even though there's a crisis, what more it could do after? Okay, so that is the why. Okay, so after why, let's talk about how. Okay, so how? Okay, I explain the technical aspect of the business with this mnemonic. So, POW for me stands for PPS, auto order, and upgrade. And really, as much as we can, we could emphasize how important hitting your PPS is. Aside from that, you know, it's very, very, very important to target your PPS. As we all know, this is the first goal that will set the pace of your business. And aside from that, auto order, and of course, the importance of upgrading your business centers. So, then discussing the 5 skills you need to be good at and eventually master for you to hit your PPS and grow your organization. So topics like prospecting, this is the 5 fingers, prospecting, inviting, your roles before, during, and after the presentation, closing, and follow up. Then the recap of the compensation plan, since I believe most of us just got so excited to join but haven't understood the technicalities of how to earn yet. Am I right? Okay? And lastly, website and mobile app navigation, since every transaction done is online already. We seldom go to the office. So it's very important for associates to be familiar with the tools that we have, from where they can see the points, how to shop products, and how to enroll people. Okay? So I just have a short exercise for us. I've been talking for 30 minutes already. I want to involve you. So this on your left side is the 5 fingers. I numbered it 1 to 5. Kindly match the finger to its corresponding goal on the right side. Okay, so I labeled the goals from A to E. So example, if you think prospecting's goal is letter D, which is building relationship, determining their need, dreams, and plans, feel free to type 1D. Okay, and continue. If you think inviting's goal is letter A, so type 2A or 2D, 2B. Okay, can you type it in our chat box? Go ahead. Let's answer. Okay. So you people already answered 1D. Okay, what's next? All right. Okay. Some are already on 3. So guys, I truly believe that you don't need to memorize any script word per word. You just need to know the goal of each finger. So you could use it to your in your own way. Okay? So let's answer it already. Okay. So prospecting's goal is letter D. Okay? Building a relationship, determining their need, dreams, and plans. Number two, inviting. The goal is curiosity and to set an appointment. Okay, some people got it right, some associates got it right. Okay, and number three, presentation. The goal is to observe and to be a good role model to your prospect. So that's why it's important, even though we're online, nodding, being attentive when the Zoom meeting is ongoing, opening your cameras are part of the presentation. Okay? Four is closing. The goal of closing is letter E, lead them to a decision. That's why you need to ask them what did they like the most? From a scale of 1 to 10, where do they see themselves? Are they going to join via cash or credit card? And even sending them the price list is part of leading them to a decision. Okay? And lastly, follow up number 5, the goal is letter C, to set the next exposure. Like most of the network marketing gurus, they tell us that the fortune is in the follow up. Not everyone will join. Little by little, your guests get educated more and more, and eventually, she will join more meetings. Um, it would give her the more reasons, okay, or the main reason for him or her to join, okay. So from how, let's proceed with attitude, the last part. So attitude, these are some of the lists of the concepts that are important for a new associate to understand. For us to be guided with a pattern, we use the A to G concept. A is attitude, wherein we discuss these concepts like GLLA. GLLA stands for Good Learning and Listening Attitude. This means if there is one important thing to be good at, it's being a good listener, because if you're a good listener, you could learn a lot of things and eventually master it. E is emptying your cup, being teachable. Passive mental attitude is self-explanatory, and yes, upline is being a good follower first. B is belief. I know as you do the business, you believe that the people in USANA are really earning, that USANA is really a big company, but the most important thing you must believe in is that you too can make it. As you progress, let us remove all the self-limiting beliefs and replace it with empowering beliefs. Okay? C is commitment, D is discouragement, E is excitement, F is focus, and G is setting a goal. But one thing that I want to focus as I end is personal development. Personal development is the reason why ordinary people who started get extraordinary results in USANA. Okay? So, I have 3 true or false questions for you. Can you participate and answer them? Okay? So, this is regarding personal development. So, first, USANA is a big business which requires big monetary investment. True or false? Okay. Most answered false, but some answered true. The correct answer is false. Do you believe that USANA is a big business? Yes, right? And usually big businesses require big monetary capital. But did you know that the most important capital in this business is not money, but the most important capital is investing on yourself? Okay? As the quote says, investing on yourself always pays the best interest. Okay? Second question, I will try to, I will try will make me successful. What's the answer? Okay. All of you answered false. Okay. So, is it really false? Okay. Now, I want you to differentiate two types of people. One says, I will try this business. And the other one says, I will be a student of this business. Who do you think will succeed? The one who will just try, or the one who will dedicate himself to become a student? Okay, so you got it right again. Being a student is what we need in this business. Alright, last. Someday doing USANA will get easier. Alright, so a lot answered true. Okay, a lot are answering true. But you know what? I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but this is not true. But how come some people become successful? Because they understood that the business does not get easier, we just get better. So the goal is to continuously grow to be bigger than our circumstances. Correct? It just means that you, as you continue your USANA journey, you would still be encountering difficult people, negative prospects, hard-headed teammates, rejections, comments from people without credentials. but you would be able to handle them because you developed yourself. You grew yourself to become better. Okay? So that's what I want to emphasize in attitude, personal development. And how do you develop yourself? By attending trainings, reading books, listening to audio. The beauty of the business right now is everything is super accessible, right? We just need to be intentional. Okay? So the key term is being intentional. Okay, so one of the favorite things I want to discuss also is this. So as you can see in the screen, I will help you build your business. Friends, remember, everything that comes before you is the task of your coach or your mentor or your upline. We will help you. But everything that comes after you is your task. You are the one who will build your business. We will help you, but you will build your business. Okay? So, like what I said, you don't need to learn everything in one sitting. What is important is that you get started immediately. Friends, the learning is in the doing, like what I always say. Your experience will teach you what to do and what not to do. As you work out the business, it becomes a lifestyle. You know how to manage your time and even insert it in your busy schedule. As you give a little more time, you learn more. So, this is a summary of our discussion a while ago. I want to leave this here to serve as an additional guide for your reference. Choose what you want to teach depending on the need of your new associate. Okay? So I hope you took a picture of it already. This could be your initial pattern to learn or even to teach your new associates. This format may come in handy to you, especially if you want to compress your training session into 1 hour only. You could start with your personal why, then go to why now, then talk about POW, talk about five fingers, and you could end with personal development. This is actually the format that I discussed to you a while ago. Then the next exposures, you could talk about it again, or you could choose a different topic. You want to learn topics that you want to teach your new associate. Okay, so there. All right. So last, to make sure you really get started, end the NAO with a game plan with your coach. Okay, it may be listing down certain number of prospects depending on your goal. You could ask help from your coach on what effective script you can use. Schedule at least 4 new presentations for the next 6 days to assure that you're already getting started. Communicate. This is very important. Communicate to your coach how many hours you are willing to spend to learn more about your business. Okay? And reminder, do not be afraid to ask questions to your coach or to your mentor. It is okay that you keep asking questions, the right questions, um, rather than assuming that you know it already. Okay? So, this is my last slide already. Our crucial role, teaching for leverage. In my job as a reviewer before, I encountered hundreds of students. Uh, what if, hypothetically, in every student that I teach and they eventually earn from their jobs, I would earn a small percentage of their income, even as low as 0.1%, since I played a role in their journey to becoming a successful nurse. I would earn a lot, right? I would even have passive income, but it doesn't work like that in my job. But it does in Usana, and that's what I saw. In every person we impart knowledge to, they earn. Eventually, they would be successful, and we gain a certain financial benefit from it. Okay, one chapter ahead. If you are a new builder rank, you're a new associate, but you already have 1 or 2 associates under you, don't hesitate to teach. You are far more capable than what you imagine. You just need to be a chapter ahead. If you already have an associate under you, you don't need to know it all. Um, you just need to study your notes, be yourself, but be your best self, and teach them what you know, which you already applied. And friends, remember, we are in a ticket selling business. Okay, so you sell the vision, you sell the Sana products, but one more important thing, keep selling the trainings. Keep selling Zoom meetings. Make sure that our new associates are always exposed. Okay? And be a performer. Okay? So this goes out to the coaches who are here right now, I hope that every time we encounter a new distributor as we do trainings, we are always excited and prepared, even though we've done this for the nth time. Just like a music artist performing in concerts, that even though they have sung their hit song 100 times, they're still giving 100% performance level. Like stand-up comedians who crack the same joke in different performance locations, but still give the same enthusiasm as they deliver it. And lastly, for the next generation of millionaires, to my co-leaders and mentors, we were once no one in this business, but someone, whether they really saw our potential, believed in us, and gave time to teach us. Let us continue to pay it forward. Let us continue to plant trees under whose shade we do not expect to sit. And as we enter every Zoom meeting, whether we were the one who was invited or we organized this training for ourselves, for our team, instead of having the mindset of, here I am, I hope we see it as, there they are, the people who will change the life of their families, the future diamonds, the future millionaires of Usana. These are the people I am about to train. So I hope we will have that passion to continuously teach and mold the next generation of leaders in Usana. So lastly, treat people as if they were what they ought to be and help them become what they are capable of being. Okay, so again, I want to thank Usana Philippines and Indonesia and Thailand for having me. I hope you learned a lot. Um, Thank you to the corporate team for this moment. Thank you.
All right, there you go. Thank you so much, our Diamond Director, Jever Lee Santos. Thank you, Jever, for very thoroughly and well, actually, it was a light training, interactive, but there were a lot of things I believe that our participants were able to pick pick up from that, especially yung why, how, and more importantly, the attitude. Right there you go. Thank you, Dal Jever. Okay, so we are done with the first speaker for this session. We are going to take a break, but like I said during our opening portion, we are going to have an active break. So, are you ready with your exercise um, outfit or place? We are going to play to you a video, an exercise video that you can follow. Okay, so it's going to be a 5 minute. It's going to take 5 minutes. After this one, we will proceed to the next speaker for this learning session. Okay, so enjoy everyone. I hope everyone will join, and please open your cameras so that the others will also feel like they're joining this exercise portion with you. Okay, see you in a bit.
We're going to learn 4 movements, break them down, and then just keep running it to get that heart rate going. Awesome. So starting with the first move, you're going to step that right foot forward. So it goes step, take the arms around. Left leg. Here we go. Step it forward, step it back, take the arms around. So twice more slow. Right, step back, take the arms around. Left leg. Here we go. Step it forward, take it back. Ready to speed it up? 3, 2, 1. It's right. Left. So you really want to press the weight forward. Forward, around. Good. Let's do 8 more. Just like that. Strong arms. 8. Sit. Keep it up. Last 3, 2. Second move. Step it out. You're going to hit. Take it around. Hit. Take it around. Strong arms. Good. Last one. Speed it up. Let's do it. Hit. Around. Hit. Good. Stay nice and low. Hit. Good. Give me 8 more of these. Keep it low. It's 8. 6. Home stretch. Last 3. From the top in 2, 1. Right leg. Here it is. Forward. Around. Left. Keep it going. Last 3. So now we're going to add on with the second move. Step it out. Here we go. Hit. Around. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Groove on. Cardio is spiking. Last 2. All right. Second move. Punch it down. 1 left, to right. So single, single, double, double. Down, right. Good. Let's do twice more slow. Get it in your body, right? Using your core to press that knee high. One more slow. Left. Up to tempo. Here it is. Take it right. Touch. Same thing. Accent down. Take it right. Good. If you need to modify, just take this one at your own pace. Keep it going. Right. Left. Still working hard. Yeah.
I'm getting involved now.
Good. From the top. 3, 2, 1. Let's move. Take it right. Step it forward. Last 3, 2. Second move. Here we go. Step it out. Hit. Around. Big arms. Give me 3, 2. Punch down. Coming up next. Here we go. Right. Left. Double. Left. 2 more. Last one. Adding on. We're going to kick. Right. Left. To right. Tap. Left. Right. To left. Twice more. Slow.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Okay. To right. Left. Speed this one up. 3, 2, 1. Take it out. Left. Right. Woo! Keep it up. You got a few more. Keep it up. Right. Left. Left. Right. Last 2. Ready to hit it from the top?
All right.
Here we go.
Got you.
3, 2, 1. You're like, I guess not.
Do I have choice? No. I like this move.
Feels good.
Yeah.
Last one. Here we go. Number 2. Hit. Keep it big. Keep it low. Now it's falling into place. Right knee. Pick it up. Punch. Now you're just going to have some fun with it. Make it your own. Do you. Last one. Take it out. Right leg. Right. To right. Single. Double. Twice more. From the top again. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Right. It is better than a treadmill. Right?
Agreed.
3 more. 2. Second move. Hit it. Take it low. Woo. Keep it going. 3, 2. Punch down. Right leg. Hit. Almost there. Left. 2 more. Use that core. Take it out. 3, 2, 1. Right. Left. Once more. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Right.
Oh, we got another.
Yes.
Oh, bring it.
Let's go. 3, 2. Second move. Hit. Stay low. Yes, ladies. 3 more. 2. Punch down. Down. 1 left. Twice more. Last one. Take it out. 3, 2, 1. Right. Woo. Left. Finish it out. 2 more, then you're done.
Yeah.
Woo. Last one.
Yeah.
Yes, my friend.
Nice.
All right, welcome back everyone. I'm sure you get more excited after a short break. I saw a lot of participants also dance together. Wow, that's great. Okay, so we let continue the training after listening to our first speaker. Now I will introduce our second speaker. She is one-star diamond director who receives many awards from USANA. But before we start, allow me to read her short bio. So Twinnie Dumangon is graduate of BS Psychology and she landed jobs in human resource and was previously an OFW in Singapore as HR professional in Ericsson Telecom. She joined USANA last September 2012 in Singapore. After a year of doing it part-time, she gave up her full-time job and went back to her home country, Philippines for good. Twinnie is travel incentive qualifier in Australia, Bora Bora, Tahiti, France, Polynesia, Maldives, Indonesia, and 4 Asian cruises in Korea and China. She already garnered multiple awards and recognition a consistent top income earner and top growth worthy. And in the 2019 Dr. Wan Vision Award recipient. She joined the Million Dollar Club in last 2020. She threw Usana, and together with her friend, they were able to put up a non-profit Christian organization named Minka Ministry. Then led her to be the recipient of the Dr. Wan Vision Award. Miss Twinnie is a single mother of 7 years old kid Zoe. So please will welcome to One Star Diamond Director Twinnie Dumango. Okay, Twinnie, you can start your presentation.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Ronnie, for that very wonderful introduction. And thank you also for Miss Ivy and the rest of the corporate team for organizing this very educational kind of training. And guys, have you learned a lot from Coach Jever? Can you type yes if you have learned a lot? Yeah, because while waiting for my turn, I was also listening to Coach Jever, and even if I'm a bit higher than him, no, when it comes to rank, I am still learning a lot from him. All right, so could you give please give a virtual clap, no, clap reaction here. Press our reaction button here and give your virtual clap, even if we cannot hear it. Now we can see that everyone is clapping for Mr. Jever. All right. So if you have learned the basics now of what to conduct during the new associate orientation, so my topic is all about how to conduct. All right. So if Coach Jever, what talking now to the downlines, now to the new associates, my part is to talk to the leaders. All right, so these are the uprising leaders of our Yusana organization. All right, so before that, let me share my screen. It's all right. So can everyone see my slides? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Thank you. Okay. So all right, so welcome again, no? Welcome again, no, after our 5 minutes break to our second session, and this is about how to conduct new associate orientation. All right, so this is me. This is my background. So that was already introduced by Mr. Ronnie. And then, but prior to that, now before we begin with the topic itself, I would like to tell you a little bit about myself. All right, my family history and all. All right, so here, our family, no, we came from a poor family. So our province, no, my mother and father, they migrated, no, they migrated here in Metro Manila from Rojas, Capiz, all right, to find greener pasture for the three of us. All right, so my mother, she used to work as a dress cutter, no, in a fashion designer, and my father, he used to work in the factory there in Laguna. All right, so there and then of course growing up, no, I have a lot of inhibitions. Okay, so I'm very shy and introvert person. Okay, so being shy and being introvert aren't the same thing, although they may look the same. An introvert enjoys time alone and gets emotionally drained after spending a lot of time with other people. So as a shy person, it doesn't necessarily mean, no, that you want to be alone, but is that you're afraid to interact with others. All right. So could you please type me if you are someone, no, who is also like me? If you're someone's also like me, if you can relate, now just imagine the combination of being shy and introvert. No, just imagine the combination. If you take a look at it, I am not a quality prospect in Yusana to start with. Okay, so till I graduated with a course of BS Psychology, and I landed most of my jobs in human resources. All right, and one day I had an opportunity to work as an IT recruitment consultant in Singapore, which eventually I would be able to utilize that, my skills in recruiting here in my Yasana business. All right, so everything started with a try. I just wanted to lose weight. That's it. Very simple. that's it. And since Usana's products are science-based, it was, really effective. So I lose 6 kg, no, that's 6 kilos in 1.5 months. Now, until my friends noticed and asked, what am I doing? No, Twinnie. No, my friends were joking me, Twinnie. What narcotics or drugs are you taking because you really lose a lot of weight? But you look very healthy, all right. So there until and then it gave me a chance to open up Usana, and the rest is history. All right, and starting my Usana business is not that easy for a shy and introvert person like me. And these mentors that I am under with helped me a lot in propelling my business. Right, so I came from Singapore team, no, and these are my mentors, Precious and Lawrence Sian. So they started the Singapore group, Filipino group, and my direct sponsors are mentors Christine and Bernie Mantos. All right, and the immediate upline that I am with is Charlotte and mentor Charlotte and Gio Maquilon. All right, so I'm very grateful, especially for my direct sponsors, mentors, Bernie and Christine Mantos, because without them offering me this opportunity, I wouldn't be here, talking in front of you, sharing my knowledge, and I would also be, experiencing the life of my dreams. All right, so their success really leaves clues. Look at them, my uplines, my mentors. They are all now $1 million club members. So I was thinking if I was wondering, I was also doubting myself when I started if I can also be like them. But my mentors always told me, "Tini, you really have to believe in yourself. No, even if you are shy, it doesn't matter. Even if you are an introvert, it doesn't matter. As long as you have the strong will to succeed here in Kusana." Okay, and as they say, you will connect the dots looking backwards. And it dawned on me that God put me here for a deeper reason, for a deeper purpose. On my second year in Yusana, I was able to be a part of a nonprofit Christian organization named Minka Ministries, and we provided outreaches and God's word to those four ministries. So, what are those? The cancer patients in Philippine General Hospital, women's prison in Correctional Institute for Women, poor children in Valenzuela, Barangay Valenzuela, Makati, sorry, and Home for the Aged in Luwalhati na Maynila. Alright, so I was overwhelmed to be chosen, as Yusana's Philippines Dr. Wens Vision Awardee for 2019 because of this humanitarian works. But apart from that recognition, it is really, I was really grateful with the mission that God put me here in Yusana so that I can fulfill His mission for me, and that is to be of service and help to the unfortunate people. Right? So, and after 7 years and 8 months, never in my wild imagination that I will be receiving this very prestigious award of $1 million Club. Who would have thought that a shy and introvert girl like me can make it big in Yusana, right? So it will really begin by believing in yourself that you are more talented than you know and capable more and the more capable of what than you have imagined. All right, and of course the most prizes of them all is that after all the hard work of doing Usana for 1 year as a part-time entrepreneur, I was able to go back to my loving country, Philippines, all right, and experience the life of my dream. Okay? And that is to have control in my life and work in my own terms, no? Wouldn't want that. So now that I am enjoying time with my daughter and family, without sacrificing my source of income. I am a single mother, by the way, and it excites me to know that what I am working on is a legacy business, which I can pass on to my generation, or to my daughter and her next generation. The willpower I obtained here in staying in Yusana started with my first training experience with the new associate orientation when I just signed up. All right. So, good afternoon, everyone. So that is just a brief introduction about me. So good afternoon to all our associates from Indonesia, Thailand, and of course, Philippines. All right. So now let's begin with our topic new associate orientation. Are your notebooks and pen ready? If not, you should, grab immediately, pen and paper with you because this is very educating, especially for the uplines and leaders, for the rising stars of USANA. All right. So this is very, crucial because this is the foundational start of every associates in USANA. Okay, my topic is not complicated and I will make it easier for everyone to understand so you can duplicate it to your organization. All right. So, I'm sorry. Is my audio clear or are you hearing any noise around it? Is it clear?
Yes, now it is better.
Better. All right. Thank you. Okay. So, but because I cannot read the chat box here. Okay. So, but before we begin, have you experienced confusion, on where to start and how to conduct NAO or new associate orientation? Can you type question mark if you did? I want to see. Can you type question mark? Yes, see? So just like you was also like that when I started here, my business in USANA, all right? So leaders, uplines, or whether you are someone who just started here, you are just in time, okay? All ears on this training as I will teach the basics of conducting a new associate orientation, or as we call it, NAO, okay? Let's define first, what is NAO? Okay, new associate orientation is the process of introducing new associates to USANA business, teammates, and to the whole organization. It's about who you are as a team of entrepreneurs, about how associates will fit in, and why they are important. Okay, so just like when someone is newly hired in a company, they are being oriented, right? Yeah, they are being oriented so they know where to start. Okay, so proper NEO allows new associates to get to know the very basic. Okay, so this it is the starting point. Okay, so what are its purposes? Okay, so here we go. Of course, I said basic, right? To welcome new associates to the whole team. So just like when a new baby is born, right? The whole family welcomes the new member of their family. Okay, so you have to welcome your new associate to the whole group. Make a banner for them and introduce them in your team meetings, post them in your Facebook groups. Okay, that will make them feel belonged and important. Okay, second, communicate important culture information. Yes, that's very important. Business processes and USANA policies and procedures. It is highly needed that the direct sponsor should communicate to them the important culture information of the team. So, what are the processes that they should do and follow so they won't get lost at the very beginning of their business? Okay, and most importantly, orient them of Yasana's company policies and procedures to avoid mistakes and compliance issues as well. Okay, this will also give them a bigger picture that Yusana is a decent and legitimate company. Okay, so third purpose, okay, provide them with better mindset, which can build their confidence and business retention as well. Okay, so leaders, uplines, these items are very important. No, the third item. Why? Because before we get into this business, no, we all came from different backgrounds. Can you guys please type your profession before prior enrolling in Yusana? I just want to see the backgrounds of the people am I talking to. All right, so some are engineers, CPA, software developers, civil engineer again, video specialist, opera singer, wow, sample, teacher, bank teller, nurse, architect, restaurant manager. So it's very diverse. So we even have medical doctor, farmer, IT, dietitian, former OFW like me, housewife, contractor. So as you can see in our chat box, it's very diverse. Okay, I mean, our background is, not common with one another. Okay, so there, our career orientation is totally different from one another. Okay, that's why we have different mindsets. So conducting NAO is crucial in aligning your new associates' mindsets, especially those who started as part-time. So like me, I started as part-time. So and then combined with being shy introvert. So that's my mindset is really not aligned, no, with my uplines or mentors at first. Okay, so give them the mindset, no, to work part time but with full time mindset, full time attitude. Okay, so it will be a lot easier to work if you all have the same mindset and beliefs. Okay, this is a totally different industry for most new associates, and it is important that you are in the same page to begin with. All right, fourth purpose, to make them comfortable in communicating their questions in mind that would help them learn and apply the skills needed. Okay, so you conduct NAO to let them know that their questions and concerns are all normal and valid as a new associate. There will be a lot of confusions on their part, questions, or even doubts and fears. You have also to, address that during the new associate orientation. Okay, so make them comfortable in communicating their concerns, okay, to you and to the group. Okay, it will be easier for them, no, to learn and apply the knowledge they obtain from questioning. Okay, so I have a question. Who is going to roll out? Can you please answer that? Can you type on the chat box? Who is going to roll out the new associate orientation? Who is the one? Okay, it should be you. Yes, me. You as a direct sponsor. You as an upline. Okay, you as the direct upline. You're right. Thank you guys for answering. Okay, so it should be you, the upline. Yes, you, the direct sponsor. No one else will, because you are the person who brought your new associate here in the business, right? Do not wait for your mentors or the leaders above you to conduct NAO, not to your direct associate. It might take ages if you wait for the availability of your mentors or upline, since they also have other stuff to do, right? They also have their own business. So you as an upline and upcoming leaders here, be in charge, step up, okay? Be accountable. In the first place, your direct sponsor trusted you when they joined here. So do your part and fulfill the support you have promised to your downline, no, while you are presenting the opportunity to them. Okay, is it clear? All right. So, I'll just give you, no, the things to do, the checklist. All right, as an upline, no, or as a new upline here. Okay. So, first thing is you conduct, no, you should NAO should be conducted within 3 to 7 days upon signing up. Okay, so conduct NAO as soon as possible while your direct associate is excited. No, show them the way and guide them right away so they can minimize their mistakes and frustrations, because you know they are excited at the first part, no, of their enrollment in Usana, and then of course they're expecting something to happen, no, they're waiting what's next, what to do next. And then if you as an upline, you don't conduct NAO immediately, no, then their excitement will eventually die down. Okay, and there will be it will just feed their doubts all the more. Okay, whether is this the right thing to do, is it the right thing that they are here in Usana. All right, so that's why it should be conducted within 3 to 7 days upon signing up. Okay. Second, welcome to the team, as I have mentioned. Okay, so make them welcome banner again, post, and welcome them in your team page. Add them into the team pages. Add them in your group chats. Immerse them in the team and involve them in the loop. No, because that would make them feel they really belong in a support group. No, that wouldn't be called support group if they are not in touch of what's happening inside the group. Okay, um, and you as an upline, no, that's your responsibility as well. Okay, so make them feel welcome, no, during their first few weeks. Okay. Third, ask them to prepare the following. Okay, so um, as an upline, you have to tell your downlines, no, your new associate, to prepare the following notebook. Okay, they should have a dedicated notebook only for Usana. Okay, another notebook for goal setting, another notebook for the trainings. Okay, gadget, because we are here in an online business. Okay, so they should prepare gadget, no? So even if they have even if they only have smartphones, because they don't need laptops or high end gadgets, expensive gadgets, especially when they are starting here in the business, when they're very new in the business. We have a colleague. She ranked advanced to gold director by only using her mobile phone, no, because her laptop, broke down. Okay, so anything is possible as long as you have the gadget. Okay, so of course, internet or data connection. Okay, so inform them that it is also one of their investments here. BDS kit. All right, so this is the kit that when they join Usana, um, there's a kit, no, during the enroll when they claim their initial products, their initially enrolled products. Okay, so you should be able to show them, or you have even if the NEO is online, no, your both of your cameras should be on, so you can direct them. Oh, can you get your BDS? Can you open the BDS in this page? Have you read this one? You should read this part. Okay, so you can see them virtually. Okay, so it's like like what we have been doing before, face to face. Okay, so the hub ID number and password, yes, that's very important. And you should tell them that they have to memorize it by heart. Okay, because that ID number is very powerful. That would make them millionaires. Okay, products, yes, of course, products. You have to let them know, no, the products again. Once they have received the products, discuss it one by one. No, what are the products they have purchased, what it's all about, what it's for, the benefits. You still have to orient them. Of course, they cannot remember it all at once, so you have to redo it all again. And of course, prospect list. Okay, so prospect list. Just me, when I orient a new associate, I just ask them to prepare, no, just list all the names of the people you know. Okay, do not streamline, do not qualify, do not prejudge. Just write all the names. Okay, so when your new associate was able to do that, then you teach that person how to make a proper prospect list. Okay, by saying the right layout, no, for that prospect list. Okay, and all right, so next is fourth item. Okay, so know their expectations. It is also good to know their expectations from the business, so you can manage it as an upline. Okay, all right, so number five, okay, prepare gadgets for orientation. You as an upline, no, you have to prepare gadgets for your orientation, of course. Okay, so it's better if you have two devices for backup. Okay, in case the other one fails, no, you have another one, okay, for the backup. Okay, and even if in your mobile phone or laptop, no, in your mobile phone, you can still also do presentation. Okay, next is number six, make sure to have stable internet connection. It is crucial, guys, to invest in a good internet provider, especially here in the Philippines. Here in our house, no, we have two internet lines. So when the other one is down, we have another connection. Okay, it is embarrassing to just always reason out that you have a bad connection. No, the solution for that is to have another one, another connection, since we are saying that this is an online business. Okay, so be sure to invest. All right. And number seven, of course, you have to prepare your NEO slides. Okay, prepare your new associates orientation slides. Okay, and make sure your slides are from your team, so you won't deviate, no, in teaching the basics. If you want to make your own slides, no, have them evaluated by your mentors or leaders to make sure that you are also in compliance, no, to what they are conducting. Okay, number eight, dress up professionally and be on time. Yes, guys, show up professionally. No, dress up, look good, feel good, and if you feel good, you teach good, right? And be on time. Okay, because you have to expect. You have to respect, no, one another's time here. And since the advantage of transitioning into online, no, is that you no longer have um, to drive, no, or to travel, so you won't have your time would be eaten up by travel time. So clicking only one click, then you're already there in the meeting. All right, so just be on time as always. All right, number nine. Okay, are you still learning? Are you still okay? Are you still learning? I want to see. Can you type Y? Yes. All right. Can you type yes if you're learning? I just want to know if I still have an audience. Okay. Yes. Thank you. All right. So item number 9. All right. Um, Provide them with the files that they need as new associates, guys. It is very necessary that you provide them with the files that they need as new associates. It's like equipping them with battle gears before they go into the warfield. Now, have you experienced going out and realizing you left your phone in the house? Or some say they feel naked. That is also the same thing when you don't give your new associates the files that they need in order to start. All right. So if you have Google Drive, then that's better. That would serve me and my group. We have Google Drive. So it serves as the library of our files so that when we have new associates, we just direct them into that Google Drive and they can download all the files that they need as a new associate here. Okay, we also have our Facebook page, no? In that Facebook page, we add all the members, no, just only in my line, we add all the members and then we have modules uploaded there that they have to follow step by step. So when we're done with step 1, then that's the time they can transition to step 2. Okay, so with the module number 2. Okay, so you can also do that. Okay, if you haven't started with one. Okay, number 10, share the team schedules and compromise with their personal schedule. Okay, of course, not all associates who joined Usana started full time already, right? So me, I also started as part time. So I understand also the sentiments of the people who joined here as part time entrepreneurs. Okay, so you have to know his or her schedules so you can compromise with the team schedules too. Okay, number 11, relay your expectations from them as business partners and also tell them what to expect from you as their direct sponsor. All right. So it gives them a sense of comfort, okay, if they know what to expect from the team and you as an upline, no, at the same time it will also give them the sense of accountability if they know what to expect, no, if what you expect from them as Usana associate. Now, it's very important that you know the expectations of one another because if you don't manage the expectations of one another, then you're bound for disappointments, right? So mostly, no, that's the concern of uplines, no, to their downlines with their downlines because most uplines they always, they most of the time they get disappointed because their downline is not showing up, their downline is not coordinating. No, but I asked them, have you compromised with the schedule of one another? And then does your downline knows, no, the things that you are expecting also from that person. Okay, so basically that's the loophole of a new upline. So remember, no, avoid that trap already. Okay, so there you go for the things to do and what are the best practices here. So same with Coach Jever there. Yeah. Okay. So we also conducted our in our slides. There's also indication, no, topics about why would they start doing Usana, okay, to whom they are doing this business for, and how to do it, no, meaning it's the skills, meaning it's about the skills. So you have to equip them. What are the basic things that they have to know, no, initially to start with their Usana business. Okay. So um, first one is basic prospecting, right? Prospecting and inviting, mastering or edification. Then third should be presentation, no, knowing the presentation. Fourth, follow up. All right, follow up and closing and follow up. And the last one is knowing all the deadlines, okay, and handling objections. All right, and then attitude. Of course, this is the one that I have mentioned that you have to set the alignment, no, the mindset alignment of your downlines, no, with the alignment of you as an upline, also the team. Okay, so these are the best practices indicated in our slides. Okay, all right, next. Okay, so of course, I have mentioned that you also need to know the schedule, no, of your people, of your new associate, and also the in return, no, vice versa, they should also know the schedule of the team. Okay, so this is also included in our best practices. Okay, we as uplines or leaders, we have to relate to them know the schedule that they need to know, this, especially the schedule of the team. Okay, the timeline. Okay, so here, so this is the business action plan. No, this is just an example. Now, I'm not telling everyone or obliging everyone to do this, but this is just an example, and you can make from here. You can make this as your guidelines. Okay, on the first week there, you have to lay it on the table, no, with your new associate on the first week. These are the things that you need to know. Okay, and actually, I just derived this from the Getting Started workshop workbook, no, from Usana. Okay, so first week, what are the important numbers, no, and your enrollment details? What are the important numbers that they need to know, especially the customer service? And I also teach them where can they find the contacts of other Usana offices in the website. Okay, your enrollment details, no, their enrollment details. So that's their ID number and their password, and of course the website, no, hub, and then the hub familiarization. No, it's also crucial that you inform them they have a website, no, they have a system because if you don't conduct a new associate orientation to your new downline, some of them they are not aware that they have this kind of websites, so they have this kind of system. So do not assume, okay? Do not assume, because if you just assume, no, that is the mother of all mess up things. If you always assume, okay? So teach them know what are the basics, how to navigate the hub, how to enroll, especially how to find the forms, the price list, the enrollment form, and everything. Okay, and set up your business there online. Of course, I'm talking about this the website. Okay, set up your business. Okay, and if ever they want to make Facebook groups, no, they want to market the products, inform them properly. No, I know we are all allowed no to have our own Facebook pages, so we can market Yosana, but we need to follow proper guidelines for that, as being educated by the ethics as well. Okay, so you help them, okay, in setting that up. Okay, set up your auto order, of course. Okay, so teach them how to set up their auto order, because this will also help them in in the retention of their business, and you as an upline, no, you also benefit from the auto order points as well. Okay, and this will give you a sustainable business as well. Okay, and inform them of the deadlines, especially the three business center upgrade. Okay, because as a new associate, no, again, do not assume that they will know everything. Even if you told them to read this kind of stuff, do not assume. Okay, so you as an upline, you have to make sure. Okay, and how can you make sure that they know this already? You have to ask them. You have to talk to them. Okay, and it doesn't follow that if you have instructed, it doesn't follow that they will do it. Right? So just real talk. So that's why you as an upline, it's your task to monitor your new associates all the time. Okay, just guide them. For this is only just for the first few months, and I tell you, if you're able to do this, it will be a lot more rewarding on your part as an upline, and of course your organization. Okay, and that's the things to do for the first few weeks. Okay, and then for the first month, okay, inform your person, you inform your associate that on the first month, he or she should be able, no, to hit, okay, premier platinum pay setter. That's very aggressive, right? Because you don't want to be stressed out, no, chasing for the deadline of your downline's PPS. Not only your downline will get stressed out, also you as an upline. Okay, so it's better if you hit this deadline, the due date ahead of time. Okay, premier platinum pay setter, inform that associate, and then that associate should also be able to earn, no, his or her first Usana check. All right, even if it is just a small income, your new associate will feel it will be rewarding on his or her part that, oh, Yusana is really real. This is not a scam because I have earned my first commission. Even if it's just a small amount, they will feel, accomplished that they have done or achieved something on their first month. So it's very crucial that your downline should experience their first Yusana check here. Okay, and on their first few months, on their first month, they should be able to build more teams from the persons who also they have enrolled here during their PPPS, during hitting their Premier Platinum Pay Center. Okay, so and then that would also um, be a chance for them to level up. Okay, they will be able to build more teams if they take no if they took a higher step ahead of them, and that is it's their turn to conduct the new associates orientation as well, and the other things that an upline no should be able to do to their new downlines. Okay, and of course attend Asia Pacific conventions. All right, so especially now, yeah, this is the right time because it's already happening on April 23 to 24. Guys, uplines, leaders, no, you need to inform, no, you need to involve all your associates to attend Asia Pacific conventions and make sure to purchase the VIP, okay, the VIP ticket because it's already an all access kind of event if they purchase a VIP ticket. And not only that, they will also be able to help our Yusana Foundation because 100% of the proceeds, I believe, will go to Yusana Foundation. Okay, so let's support all the good deeds that our company is doing, okay, for other people. At the Asia Pacific Conventions, there you go, okay, and of course, not only APC, but of course, also your team events, okay, it's very important that you immerse them, you involve them in the team, okay, so they know what's happening, and that's also one way of aligning their mindset no in the business. And in their first month they also have to learn the compensation plan. Okay, compensation plan, I'm guilty of that because I am like more than 1 month in Usana before no before I learned the compensation plan because I'm very scared no, to explain on the presentation because it has a lot of numbers. No, so I'm confused. No, that's why I took up psychology. I did not took up BS math because I'm allergic when it comes to numbers. Okay, but of course not in CVP. That's dollars. Okay, so you should be able to teach them no how to learn the compensation plan. Okay, so don't be too hard no on your associates. No, just take it one step at a time. No, but be sure to follow a proper schedule. Okay, so that you won't they would be left behind as well. Okay. Next is okay. So there you go for the first week and the first month. Okay, and you have to break it down as well. Okay, so that's the bigger picture, and this is the daily consistent action plans that they have to take. Okay, so I was reading this book, Atomic Habits. It's very helpful, and for you to be able, to build a habit, you have to break it down one by one. Especially as in Yusana, we need to build a habit, no, a daily habit really, no, in order for us to stay consistent, to be in the course. At first, it's very hard, but if you're able to do it consistently, then it will be natural, no, with you. Just like how you eat, how you wake up in the morning, shower daily, eat your meals, brush your teeth. It becomes a habit to everyone, same as doing the business. Okay, so again, I am not imposing this to all of you. This is just a guide, okay? This is just an example, okay? So these are the daily or weekly action steps, no? So guys, you really have to do this business action plan with your downline, especially if they have started here as part-time. Okay, so use Usana products, of course, that's number one, so that they will be, be able to establish their belief in the company by experiencing the benefits of our products. Okay, second, go over your goals and visualize your why again. Just like what Coach Jever have told earlier, it's very important, it's very necessary to determine the why because that would, keep them going. When if time comes that they have started, themselves doing the business, why are they doing this? They felt demotivated, then you can always go back to something, and that is their why. Okay, log on to the hub. Yes, that will be your best friend, the hub. Okay, and listen to, guys, there's a lot to be explored in our system, and looking at it, there's really a lot of information there if only everyone can maximize it. So you as an upline or uprising leaders, you have to maximize. Now you're the hub, so you have a lot of things not to teach to your people. Okay, listen to, watch or read 30 minutes of personal development materials. Yes, it's very very vital, because me, even if I'm an MDC right now, I still read books, because if you're not growing, then you're dying. Okay, so the first thing that you have to invest here is yourself. So you cannot expect your income or your business to grow if you personally you don't develop. That's why you should also inform them that they have to start with themselves, by attending trainings, attending meetings. Not only that, they also have to be self-sufficient by conducting their own personal development stuff, like reading books, listening to motivational videos every morning, all right, or whenever they are free to listen to that too. Okay, so those are the things. Okay, next, establish a volume goal and keep track of its goal. Okay, so you as an upline leader, you have to teach also your downline, your new associate, how to monitor his or her own CVP. Okay, so in the hub, no, in our system, there's a part there, volume history there, so you can click that and you can monitor. No, you can monitor, and you can also teach your new associate that they can also monitor, the history of their income there, of their volume goal and points, so that no, if that associate is growing or not. Okay, if that associate's business, is propelling, going up or going down. Okay, some leaders here, they keep track by um, doing their own Excel. That's also very good to know. Okay. Next, set up a daily business plan with your sponsor. Yeah. Okay. So it's up to you, no? What kind of business plan to set up with your sponsor? What are the daily schedules? What are the things to do? How many prospects, no? To talk to every day, no? How many presentations in a week? How many sign-ups in a week? There you go. And what are the CVP goals for this week? Okay. So you have to set up daily meeting with your sponsor. Okay, so approach three potential customers and team members. Okay, so three, that is just minimal. If you can, I'm referring to part timers. Okay, this is just the minimal. But if you can, make this higher, then that's better. Okay, you can approach like 5 to 10 people per day, and not only prospects, but of course team members, because through our team members, no, through our cross lines, we can learn a lot from them. Okay, so there's I believe the support group of each team here is very very supportive. Okay. Next, review the latest blog posts on WhatsApp Usana, so you will be updated when it comes to Usana news, as well as new videos and information via YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram account of Usana. Okay, not only Usana Philippines, Thailand, or Indonesia. You should also follow other Usana markets. Okay, all right. So on a bird's eye view, these are the actions timeline. Okay, so I also got this from getting started. Okay, so these are the actions timeline. No, you have to lay this down to your new associates so that they will be able to figure out. No, this will give them a bigger picture of their what to expect on the first few months on their business. So you have the first 5 days. No, you should indicate here. You have to have a coaching session with your mentor. Second week, learn the core 5 products. On the third week, execute action plans. And then after that, within 24 days, set up of the first auto order. 24 days because that's a 4-week rotating cycle. Okay, within 30 days, last chance to upgrade to 3 business centers. Within 56 days, last chance to qualify as Premier Platinum Pay Setter. Guys, um, right now we have our business accelerator bonus. We have our BAB globally. So this is the best chance for you to hit your PPS right away, because so that you will be able to maximize. Let's maximize the benefits of our BAB promo, because anyone here can rank advance into gold, ruby, emerald, or diamond by maximizing our BAB promo. All right. And then within the third month, review the action plans with your mentor, not to see and check if you are on schedule, no, if you are progressing, if there's any improvement, succession. Okay, so you have to review it within the first 3 months. All right, so that's it. It's very simple. It's very basic, especially for the uprising leaders here. So, anyways, no, you can always go back to our recording in Facebook. No, if you want to review me and Coach Jever's slides. And last slide for me here. They say that knowledge is power, but according to Dale Carnegie, knowledge isn't power until it is applied. Okay, so everything here is useless if you don't use it. Okay, so everything that you don't use, you lose it. All right, so thank you so much, everyone. Salamat. Kapkun ka. To God be the glory. Thank you.
Okay. Wow. Thank you so much, Tweety, for your presentation. Yeah, I believe that your presentation gives insight to the upline to how to manage the new associate to get excited running Usana business. Yeah. Okay, and of course, we are even more exciting because Usana has just launched the Business Accelerator bonus with many benefits, and for sure, Usana family take this opportunity to get extra bonus and then free membership, rank advancement, develop the project leg, and also become incentive trip qualifier. Okay, so before we end this training, I would like to invite the General Manager of Usana Thailand to give the closing speech to all of us. So please welcome Ms. Sarini Satin Rapakul.
Hi, thank you, Ronnie. Thank you, everyone that joined in today. And also thank you to our speakers, Jever and Twinny. And they are such great speakers that train us our like the very basic. Even though this is a very basic thing, but it is very crucial because the new orientation, the new associates orientation is really important as it is helping our new team members to walk through their business journey without surprise, without like no surprise, because this help them to anticipate what going to lie ahead of them. So this is and all of this that we learned today is very practical. And through this training, we all learn that what to do and how to do, and your role as uh, the leaders. So it is, but most importantly, it is you have to believe in yourself that you can do it, because even though you are also a new associate, but once you already have new team member joining in, you're already a leader. So you have to believe in yourself that you also can do it, and you do it because, right? Trevor has talked to us that ignorant on fire rather than knowledge on ice. But did I say knowledge on fire is better than anything? So thank you for joining us today. Back to you, Ronnie.
Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Sarini, for your closing speech. I think we are already at the end of the training, and I'm sure you want
Ronnie?
the information for
Ronnie?
the next training session, yeah? Please.
Yeah, Ronnie, we have a special surprise for everyone. Someone
Oh,
very
really?
special is here to give
Okay.
everyone a message. So may I call on our regional vice president, Ma'am Duday Gaston, for her message to everyone. Hello, Ma'am Duday.
Hello, everyone. Okay, this is actually I just want to make some important points because thank you very much for coming because Kisana now is very much into onboarding. So I know Sarini has made a short recap, no, and I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Sarini. But just the same, please let's not forget that this afternoon session was really important because this is going to be very focused on onboarding, meaning welcoming and making sure that all our new associates, especially the ones that we are heavily recruiting and heavily endorsing in the BAB, will continue with us for the next 2 to 3 months, and hopefully they will become like our speakers. Okay, so remember that Jerver was attracted to the business. Uh, he was very much, it answered his why. Okay, he's very much into the business. He was very excited. Twinnie was excited for the products because he lost a lot of weight. So the two of them had become both after several years, not very long time. Trevor has only been with us for like 7 years or 9 years. Okay? And Twinnie has been with us for the last 10 years maybe, or even less. But both of them are now $1 million club. Both of them are both Diamond Club, Diamond directors, and both of them are earning very stable income with Gisana. And what and we don't even know if our let us not discount the fact that any new distributors that we have right now can be another Jever, can be another Twinning in our organization. So let us not forget that you will never know who is going to be our next $1 million club in our downline, who is going to be our next diamond, until we really give them equal chance, all of them equal chance that they are going to be on board, that they understand the business, they appreciate the products, and us as the upline, as the direct sponsor, that we are giving them a good onboarding system. We understand why they are here, why they need this hand. Let us continually talk to them. Let us not bombard them with too much information, but let us be engaged in them so that we will know what they need and what we need to tell them. Okay? So thank you very much, all of you, for listening. I know, please don't be confused between Jever is he taught you how to do the actual for the new people that are prospects, and Twinnie taught you how to do an onboarding for the people who are already associates with us. So thank you very much, Ronnie, for making this possible. I hear and everybody who has continually prepared our sustaining momentum. Good luck to all of you, and let us make this BAB our ticket going to Bali or going to Taiwan. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mother Duday Gaston, our Regional Vice President po. Ayan, so everyone, congratulations for completing this, for successfully joining this learning session. Thank you so much once again to our speakers, Diamond Director Jeverly Santos, and of course, our One Star Diamond Director, Miss Queenie Adumangon. Good afternoon, everyone. Goodbye, Ronnie, and goodbye, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget that next session is going to be okay. Let me share my slides with you. My slide with you just quickly. Don't forget, our next session is going to be on April 22 with our Executive One Star Diamond Director, Mel Clarion, and of course, our Diamond Director, Lawrence Arseni. And that's it, everyone. You have anything else to say, Ronnie?
I think we are good. So thank you everyone for joining with us and have a great day. Stay healthy.
Okay, bye. Thank you, Jever. Thank you, Twinnie. Good luck. Good job.